If you have an invention or idea, it's important that you understand your intellectual property and how to exploit it. There are four main types: patents, trademarks, copyright, and registered designs. If you have an invention or idea, it's important that you understand your intellectual property and how to exploit it. There are four main types: patents, trademarks, copyright, and registered designs. What is a patent? A patent for an invention is granted by government to the inventor, giving the inventor the right to stop others, for a limited period, from making, using, or selling the invention without their permission. When a patent is granted, the invention becomes the property of the inventor, which, like any other form of property or business asset, can be bought, sold, rented, or hired. Patents are territorial rights. A UK patent will only give the holder rights in the UK and rights to stop others from importing the patented products into the UK. Find out more. Intellectual Property Guide, Introduction to Patents. What is a trademark? Trademarks are badges of origin. They distinguish the goods or services of one trader from another and can take many forms, for example words, slogans, logos, shapes, colors, and sounds. Trademarks are registered for specific goods or services within individual subjects, known as classes. It is possible for others to register identical or similar marks as long as it is in a different, unconnected class. For example, Swan Rental Cars, Swan Matches, and Swan Electrics. There are 45 classes to choose from. A list can be found here. They should not be descriptive and must not include common surnames, geographical names, registered company names, or anything implying royal patronage. Find out more. Intellectual Property Guide, Introduction to Trademarks. What is copyright? Copyright normally protects the work created by, or originated with, their author. There must have been some skill, labor, or judgment in the creation of the work, and in the case of a database it must be the author's own intellectual creation. For instance, there is no copyright in straight photocopies or in direct transcriptions, because these are not original, but if the original work is in copyright, unless you have permission of the copyright owner, or the law specifically permits it, it would be an infringement of copyright to make c. The first owner will normally be the author. In most cases, the author is the person who created the work, the composer of the text or the music, the artist, the photographer. There are certain exceptions to this, especially in the case of photographs, films, and recorded sound. Also note that the author may have licensed or assigned the rights to a third party, often the publisher or commissioner of the work. Find out more. Intellectual Property Guide, Introduction to Copyright. What is a registered design? Registered designs are for the eye appeal of an object. They are applied for at the Intellectual Property Office. Britain also has a design right providing automatic protection for 15 years from the date of creation, even when a registered design is not applied for. Before July 1989, design protection ran for 5 years from the date of application, and then was renewable for a second 5-year term and then a final 5-year term, giving a total of 15 years. Intellectual Property Office, IPO. The IPO's website includes detailed information on patents, trademarks, registered designs, and copyright, and has a range of online resources.